Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, with one of the craziest clips I've ever seen, followed by an equally crazy clip. This is wild. As the press tries to run cover for Joe Biden, they can't even run cover for him because they can't even talk to him.
We're going to take a few questions.
Thank you, press. Thank you so much. Back in the vehicles. Back to the cars. Thank you. Back to the cars. We're happy to walk
Thank you,
both
press.
vehicles this way. Thank you. All good, all good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We got to go.
Now, this follows a pattern that we've seen going on for a while, but this is the craziest version that we've seen. I want to take you back to a clip from March, though, where journalists were kicked out of the room there, and I want you to listen to the voice in this. I believe this is the same person.
Anyway, am I allowed to take any questions? Anybody here is staff?
Stop the cars. Thank you, press.
Did you catch that lady at the end? I think that's the same voice, the same person. And Joe asked in there, am I allowed to take questions? And somebody in the audience said, who's going to stop you? Well, obviously, it's his handlers. But now listen to Joe Scarborough on MSNBC after the State of the Union tell you that this is the sharpest version of Joe Biden he's ever seen, which makes you wonder just how bad it was before.
I think he's better than he's ever been. Intellectually, analytically, because he's been around for 50 years. And, you know, I don't know if people know this or not, Biden used to be a hothead. Sometimes that Irishman would get in front of the reasoning. Sometimes he would say things he didn't want to say. This is, and I don't really, you know what, I don't really care. Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it.
Okay, so a couple things on this. Number one, I am taken back to the night of the State of the Union, and I'll never forget this tweet as long as I live, where the reporter from the New Yorker tweeted out, there's obviously no shortage of Adderall at the White House, because the word on the street is that's what they're utilizing to pump Joe Biden up, but it has the effects of making him angry. Now, obviously, Joe Scarborough, and can you believe that they attempted to pitch Joe Scarborough as a Republican in years past? I think this is one of the big psyops that, then it just got so bad he had to become a Democrat. He was always a Democrat uniparty hack. But the Adderall situation, he goes on about Joe's Irish temper. I don't know if you know Joe's Irish. Can you imagine if they allowed Trump to have whatever nationality he is temper? Maybe he's German. People talk about German tempers. People talk about Norwegian stoicism. They try to attribute these things to different ethnic groups. I mean, that would be like trying to ascribe something to Black Americans, or it just doesn't ring true, okay? We know Joe's lying here. And again, I take you back to, if this is the sharpest Joe Biden's ever been, just how bad was it before? And Joe says, I would not be telling you this if it wasn't the truth. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. I mean, Joe Scarborough has become absolutely one of the biggest jokes in the mainstream media. Hey, really quickly, check out my sponsor, MyPillow. Still free shipping with MyPillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack in the percale sheets for only $39.98 for a king-size sheet set. All right? We'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.